Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 7th through the 13th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. So let's see, Saggy, what's going on? All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Wands. I kind of see this as being your energy, where you're pushing towards something that feels quite passionate for you, quite good, quite okay. This is interesting. Let me go in that direction, you know. So I don't know where you're going, what you're doing. It's like a good energy. It's a positive one. In the recent past, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Moon. Lots of healing, lots of shadow work here for you. Lots of depth in your healing here for you. Looks good. Looks steady. Looks like it's teaching you a lot. Okay. In the immediate in the current situation, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Fool. This is again that kind of an energy of, man, I see something, I want it, I'm gonna go for it, no matter what happens, I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm all in. Let's go. You know, again, I have no idea where you're going with this energy, but it feels good. In the immediate future, the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands. Okay. Here, you're coming more from a place of pain, possibly a place of anger, because it does create a little bit of conflict here. There's something quite deep at stake that you're dealing with, and I see you coming from, again, that place of raw, like unhealed anger, basically. I have no idea with who or what or where you're going with this, but it is creating conflict, as I said. So let's clarify. I thought Felix was here, but he's not. Who's that? Oh, the little girl. I'm like, who's that in the dark, lurking and looking? That little girl is here. Hey, baby girl. What's going on? Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, Stinky Winky. Hey, Stinky Winky. No, girl. What's going on? Okay, I'm working. Can we move? No? I know you're aiming that tree. I know. Go on. Go on. There you go. And you're up you go. Okay. For the Knight of Wands, you get the Five of Cups, the Strength card, the Magician. Okay. It's something that you've been wanting for a while. The direction in which you're going with this energy, it's something that you've been manifesting for a while. And I feel like you struggled with it for a very long time. Almost like, okay, I've been manifesting this forever, and it's finally shown up as, okay, there's movement here, there's progress. But along the way, I see you having a lot of difficulty with it. And a lot of disappointment, you know. So this manifestation maybe didn't work out in the past. Maybe it wasn't the time. You know, maybe, who knows why it didn't come through. But now I see you moving in that direction, almost like, okay, it's happening, now it's happening, you know? Okay. Let's do the Four of Swords in the recent past. Three of Wands, the Judgment card, the Hangman. All right. Ooh, man, there's a lot of waiting around here, but I don't see it bothersome. I don't see you necessarily being like, now I gotta wait. I don't see you like that. Because you are healing, so there is a pause to begin with there. There's also a circumstance in which you have to wait. But with that hangman over there, I don't see it bothering you. Kind of like, yeah, I have to wait. Okay. That's fine. That's quite okay. I kind of need to wait, you know? So, I don't know. Is it tied up to this manifestation where, you know, again, things are not happening because they're not happening because they're probably not supposed to? And then it's like accepting that, you know what, it'll come through when it comes through, when it's time. Maybe. I don't know. Let's do the moon. Felix! I don't know where they're coming from, but seem to be showing up one by one here. Well, Felix is not coming here. He's just sitting there. Not yet. For the moon in the recent past, you get the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. I think I've seen this in your readings before. Something tied up to the concept of stability or happiness alongside someone. It could be tied up to a deep place within yourself. This whole concept of, you know, how you perceive stability, what that is to you, who taught you that, where you've seen that, especially as a little kid. Quite heavy lesson here by the looks of it, but you are somehow learning something about that here. So that tells me there's healing over that. So that tells me that in the future, the concept of stability might look a little different for you than it did up until this point, you know? You are coming through more confident out of this lesson. So again, that signals to me a sense of, okay, there's healing there. Something good is happening. Something good is cooking. And it is around the concept of stability. Let's do the Knight of Swords in the current situation. The Empress, the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess. It almost looks like you're searching. Not consciously, more like subconsciously, searching for the right one, the right energy that matches you perfectly. Because I see you kind of, energetically speaking, looking out there, you know, and you've got your radar on, and you're like, I will recognize it, even if it's disguised in something else. I'm gonna spot it, I'm gonna know it when that one energy that matches me perfectly shows up. I do see your radar is showing up here as your intuition. So now that I look at this energy of moving forward in a particular direction, I kind of get the sense that you don't even know where you're going. You're just very determined in the energy that you're moving. And yes, there could be that there is a person that, you know, this energy embodies, but I see it more as an energy rather than, okay, there's a person in your life and it could be. It's not even, it doesn't even matter if it is or if it isn't. I just see the energy, and that's the direction in which you're heading. And again, you are being led by your intuition here. Let's do the Eight of Wands. Well, this Eight of Wands could indicate that yes, there is physical embodiment. Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the Emperor. Interesting. Because you're moving forward, but you're moving backwards too. You're moving forward energetically, you're all in, and physically you kind of take a step back for some reason. It could be that, yes, there could be a person here that, you know, you have your mind set on and everything set on, but and again, energetically speaking, you're all in. Physically speaking, you have this almost like an attitude of, whatever. I don't really care. Okay, you don't care. You care, look at this. But anyways, I don't know why. For some reason, I'm seeing you a little but like doing it intentionally almost, you know? I don't, yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. Let's do the Fool. In the current situation, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the World card. You're wrapping something up, and I don't see a relationship being wrapped up necessarily. Again, I do see you all in energetically. Physically, you're still all in. You're just kind of manifesting it in a different way, like moving slower with things, taking it one day at a time, sometimes pulling back. But overall, you're still moving towards it. And there's definitely something coming to a close in terms of possibly even your behavior towards it, which means to me there's a shift there. Something's happening, something changes here for you. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure, but this situation is going from being something into being possibly something else. Something bigger, something smaller, I have no idea. But something changes here. Let's do the Hierophant in the immediate future. The Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. You've got to stir up trouble here. That's the thing. There's love. There's a brand new beginning. There's good things at stake. And then there's Sagittarius being like, let's poke it a little. Let's have fun with it. You know, let's bring in a little fire in there. You know, rile it up a little bit. I don't see it as a problem initially, but it could become a problem. You know, especially if you feed those energies of, through this, honestly, through the Five of Wands that are showing up here, I kind of see that little Sagittarius that wants to poke with their fire, kind of like, yeah, let them know I'm here, kind of a thing, you know? Because the energies seem like they're rolling quite good in quite a good direction. But there's that whole, I don't know why. It's kind of funny when I look at it. And it's funny because I don't see it affecting things yet. When it starts affecting things, I'm not going to find it funny anymore. But for now, it's kind of like a little bit of a play. A little bit of a, yeah, let's play with it a little bit, you know? Let's mess it up. Let's Let's do the Three of Swords in the immediate future. The Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, the Four of Wands. That's what it is, you know? Because there is love here and there is desire for commitment. There's all of the energies are playing out in quite the organic way, in quite the flawless way, I would say. And then there's a little bit of that anger that comes through, that unresolved something, that unhealed something that you're still carrying. And I feel like that's where this whole let's play with it, you know, kind of comes from too. Where you're just kind of testing the waters, almost like instigating. Almost. It's not instigating, but it kind of leads in that direction of, let's test it out. Let's see if it withstands the dart of Sagittarius, you know, kind of a thing. And then when it doesn't, it kind of feeds you, not you, your anger or your unhealed energies. It kind of feeds those up, and then it kind of blows up into something completely different, where it's not funny anymore. It becomes quite unhealthy for you, for the dynamic you're dealing with. And again, the energy's flawless. In love, in how they're building up, in how it's working out. But because there's unhealed stuff there, it might build up something else on the side too. You know, some anger, some conflict, some things that are kind of pointless for this whole situation. They do not match the energies that are available, but they're still here. Yeah, there they are. For the Five of Wands, you get the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. That's what it is. So you're bringing up a little bit of conflict without wanting to do it necessarily. To you, it kind of, again, it could show up as a little, let's poke the situation a little bit. Let's see where it's going. Let's test it out. And it is coming from a place of fear, a place of anger, a place of pain. you know, that you carry within you. And because it's unhealed, it's kind of becoming a pattern where you start to get used to poking situations here and there. Test them out to see, just for fun. When in fact, it all leads to your own fear surrounding love, surrounding commitment, possibly. Who knows? But it almost feels like you can't help it, because when it becomes a pattern, you don't even recognize that you're doing it anymore, and it's part of who you are, basically, you know. But that doesn't mean that it's healthy, and that doesn't mean that it's serving you in a good way, or, you know, it sometimes, somehow, it doesn't feel good. And when you recognize, okay, this doesn't feel good, and I'm creating this, then you can start healing it. So let's see what the universe has. King of Swords, Four of Wands, Page of Wands. You know, even from a conscious level, from a mind perspective, from a heart perspective, possibly, from any kind of angle you look at this, again, the energies are flawless. You know what you're looking for here. You know what you want. There is commitment that you're showing me that you want. And again, if the concept of commitment and stability changes for you, yeah, you might be playing with it at times without even recognizing that you are, based on past pain tied up to commitment. Because that's where change is happening, where you have to kind of see where this anger is coming from, tied up to commitment, where those limited beliefs come from when it comes to commitment, you know. Because at the end of the day, again, you're showing me, but I want commitment. And you're showing me I want commitment in a healthy way. But when it comes to your energy dealing with that commitment, it brings something unhealthy, because there's something unhealed tied up to that for you, you know. So that's where you might want to take a look at. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.